Done.
Alright, boys. I'll keep the recap short since it was mostly melee combat. Last week you guys did a little more chatting with Connor and the other two that unfortunately passed away. You guys figured out that the group has been assembled over the past 6 months of time as Jonathan. They didn't specify how Jonathan got the Paladin's necklace, but he has been using it to nefarious reasons and or ordeals that he's been doing. He's kind of been moving this troop up, gaining members as they all have kind of been like, okay, you're kind of what you say you are a little bit, and they've just been benefiting off of being in such a big group. Even though that Connor is the one that did a lot more of the bad stuff, he's the one that survived, and the other two are the ones that you guys killed.
What?
You guys got in a pretty big combat with Jonathan's group. Luckily, you guys killed two of them previously. Shout out to Phineas for doing that. Otherwise, maybe last week goes a little rough. Upon a pretty big battle out front, Zabas tried to help out his good buddy Thrawn. Thought that grabbing at the necklace would have been a great idea. And as he clasped it, he took a couple big hits from Jonathan and a bow shot to the back as one of the bandits actually happened to manage to get away. And Zabas is currently down, and combat had just ended when we had left off. So, as you know, Zabas kind of just crumpled it down. The marshal saw that happen. He finished off Jonathan, and that's where we are right now.
Okay.
The marshal kind of just leant back and be like, "Can any of you help Zabas? I need a little moment." And it was kind of just like fall back on the stumps over here. Robbie will come over and look over the marshal.
Jeez, marshals.
I will quickly sprint over to Zabas, and as I'm running over, I just need to pull this up. Yeah. So as I'm running over, I want to shout to Thrawn Thrawn, quickly search the body of Jonathan and his friend over there to see if they have a health potion in their body. Keem, I need your help stabilizing Zabas.
Okay. And I'll search him.
Okay.
And would I be able to do a medicine roll? Try to stabilize him, possibly with advantage, or unless you want to.
Yeah, Keem, you can either do it yourself or give him advantage. Give Phineas advantage.
Sure, I'll give him advantage.
Okay.
Oh, I'm glad I have advantage. That was a nat 1. Oh, that was a 7. Never mind. Okay. Woo. 14.
Okay. That helps. That will take over Zabas's second death saving throw, and that will make him pass. Thrawn, Jonathan ain't got too much on him. You kind of understand what a healing potion is. You really haven't seen too many of them as you came from the mountains up high. You've been down here for a little while. You have a solid idea of what you're looking for, but neither Jonathan or either of the dead bodies have either of what would be even anything described as something to even hold, like water or anything. There's no bottles, there's no skins, no nothing on them.
Okay. Well, I definitely am. I take the paladin necklace off him.
Okay. All right. And as you do so, open your thing real quick.
Just to confirm, Zabas is no longer dying, right?
In 10 seconds, he'll make one more saving throw. He made one. He saved. You guys took that one and saved it for him. Since technically you guys are not any form of healing, I'll be a little nicer on your medicine checks and stuff, but at the moment, you guys have really no way of healing anybody.
What about with a kish?
Thrawn, give me 1 second. I'll add this to your inventory. Thrawn, as you are...
What the heck?
As you take off his necklace, you can now check your inventory. You now currently have a paladin's necklace. It doesn't require attunement? Or no, it might. I don't remember what I put. It should require attunement, but we'll deal with that later. Zabas, you're going to make one more death save. All right. Zabas is stabilized. That doesn't mean he
Hey.
comes back. He doesn't come back as 1 HP. He's just no longer rolling death slaves.
All right.
So Zabas is currently unconscious.
So I'll walk over also. Man, Shabish looks pretty rough. Marshals, you guys, whew. What are we gonna do? We gotta get you back to town, or what are we
The
gonna?
marshal will, the marshal will stand up and he'll just be like, "Well, Thrawn, kind of like arch himself on his sword. I'm hurting, but I'm not as bad as Zabas over there. With everything that's around, I don't even know if they'd have any serious herbalist medicine kits or anything like that. This is mostly from FTRs, isn't it, Phineas? That's what the receipt said.
I believe so.
I don't think even FTR would have had any of that. I think we need to get back to town. We can come back and attempt to sort through everything tomorrow." And Robbie will just be like nodding like fiercely that everybody just needs to head back to town.
What about you guys who got tied up?
I'll take care of them.
It's all right, Phineas. You've done enough.
Want me to go get him and carry him back to town with us? If Keen can carry
Yes.
Shabish?
He's been fine this whole time. Let him at least walk. Make sure he stays bound, though, Thrawn.
You got it, boss.
Okay.
And I'll go get him.
All right. You go and get him, and Connor's just like, what happened out there? I heard shouting, and is everything okay?
Yes, everything's much better now, Spudge.
Are you all right? Why do you? Oh my goodness.
Listen, Jonathan's not as tough as he thought he was. Let's just say that.
Well, I guess that's good to know. Can you let me go?
Oops. Sorry, you're coming back to town with us.
No, okay, as long as that's the plan. Is the marshal okay out there? I don't know if I exactly
yeah.
trust some of you guys.
No, the marshal's
Okay,
fine.
all right. Upon hearing this, he won't begrudgingly come up with you, but he's definitely watching you. Come out and join the group. So unless the other three that are up wish to do anything quick, you guys will be heading back to town.
I very, very quickly want to run down to where we found this little passage. And I just want to throw a ball of light down it.
So this is not here.
Oh, it's not. Okay.
That's not there.
Grab the skim.
Oh, okay. I got you. Never mind.
When I was looking at this map, I didn't like that it had two passageways, so I kept one and I got rid of this one because this one even has like a trap and stuff in it. I was like,
Okay.
Sheesh, we'd have died.
Yep.
Grab the
Okay.
scimitar.
Never mind then.
okay, all right. So, as you guys are all hurt, it took you a little over 6 hours to get here the first time. It's gonna take you a little closer to 7 as the group is moving pretty slow. Who is holding Zabas? I think King.
I can carry him.
Okay. As you are doing so, make me a strength check. Make me 2 strength checks.
Okay. 8 and 15.
Keem, as even though you've stayed pretty healthy, right? Yeah, you're pretty.
Yeah,
healthy.
I'm full health.
You stay pretty healthy, but you definitely exerted your body a little more physically than you thought you would. Within like the first 45 minutes of walking, you drop Zabas. You're like, you pick him back up and like you bolster yourself a little bit more. Robbie even kind of like comes over and he's kind of like pointing at you to like give him to him. You kind of like held him off. You're like, no, I've got this. And you managed to take Zabas back the whole time. Thrawn, there's no need to check. You aren't carrying anybody for once. So you guys all head back to town. This is gonna look a little bit different. I should have didn't wait. Robbie is with you guys. All right. And as you guys are making your way back, probably within like the last 20 minutes home stretch, Robbie runs forward of you all guys. You guys are doing an okay pace, but he's like hoofing it. And he comes back, and Bobby is with him this time. And Bobby's like, "Oh my gosh, what happened to you all? Robbie told me a little bit of stuff, but that bad?" And the marshal kind of speaks up. Yes, Bobby, it's been rough. Zabbis is here is hurt. Does anybody have anything? FDR get that? No, he didn't get the shipment in. I'm thinking. I don't have anything in the house. What about Lydia and Liza?
Lydia would probably bring him back.
Yeah, what about that little rat Kim was talking to?
You don't know about that.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah. I forgot. That's when we were sleeping.
Yeah, sure, bud. Don't worry. Kill yourself. Bobby will go at the mention of Lydia and Liza and be like, I think they have a little bit left of that one stuff, and the marshal will go, that hasn't been touched in years. Bobby's like, well, it's their only chance. What do you expect? And they will hurry everybody back, and you will all be shuttled off into the bar. Did I clean it up from the last time? Okay, nice.
Right. The dead bodies are still there.
Oh, they are. They're just all left, but they're all hidden. All right. Bobby and Robbie run through. You guys can all kind of control yourself. Lydia and Liza would be like, oh my goodness. Are you guys all right? Is everybody okay? And Bobby's just gonna be like, no, little Zabbis here, he took a fall, something about a thing around the necklace and the grabbing, I don't know. But he'd be like, well, hold on. And she'd kind of like come up and coddle him a little bit and be like, oh. And she's gonna run upstairs. Liza would just be like, well, do any of you other boys need anything? Lydia is gonna go grab that stuff thingy that I don't even remember what it's called.
From dragging this body.
Okay, yeah. Anybody else? Thrawn? Milk Thrawn?
Oh, yeah.
As she kind of like gives you a big old tanker and hands it to you.
I pour the tanker into Zabbis' mouth to try to revive him.
That is a bad idea. Give me a sleight of hand check.
Oh my God. He's not conscious. He's going to drown.
There it is.
Oh my goodness.
Nat 20.
You remember, and you're like, well, I'm gonna try this. You remember to open up his mouth. You begin to pour it in, and as he's like, you begin to hear that he is in fact drowning, and you're like, what am I doing? I'm like, well, this is something to do, and like you stop pouring, and you like help him like spit it all out.
Can I like use it to like clean his wounds?
Sure. It's not gonna do anything, but you can try.
Oh, okay. If it's not gonna do anything, I'll just that's fine.
Liza comes out and hands you she's like, what is he doing? Is he all right? I don't think you should do that.
I don't know. He likes beers. What can we say?
He does. All right. And Lydia will come back. All right, here. And if anybody wants to make a perception check, she has clearly a bottle that has like Phineas, you have your soup bottle that has about 25%. This has like 10% of like this dark green stuff.
All right.
A perception?
Yeah, perception or insight, either or. For anybody that cares.
I'll do a perception.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll do one.
Nat 20.
All right, that's all we need.
15.
Okay. Thrawn, you like see this, like you've seen bottles and stuff like that before. You've never seen something like that dark, and you're like, well, it doesn't smell bad. It might be all right. Phineas, you know that you have seen plenty of those bottles. That is indeed a bottle that is holding a health potion, but you have lived a very long life. You've never seen one that old. It definitely looks like it has not been used in a long time, but it's definitely aged to a different kind of green. And Keem, you get that? You think you're like, okay, yeah, that looks like a potion of health, I guess. You've seen a couple. All right, okay, hold on.
Could I?
Go ahead.
Could I quickly stop her and do an investigation on the actual, like, open it up and see if I can see if it's still good, or is that not something that?
So
okay.
So since you rolled the nat 20, it would be like as she's like walking up to like get Keem to like help get Zabbis to the point where he can drink some of this down. You're like, hold on, and go ahead and roll. as you like mention that you want to like check this out real quick, she's like, well, I've had it for quite a long time. No one's had to use it in years. We get into a couple, but nobody's around here dead. I don't even. She hands you it. You know kind of what to look for. Being at the arcane, you know that stuff eventually degrades over time. And it's no different with stuff that is more natural in the earth. And so you're like looking at it, you're smelling it. Nothing comes off bad. It comes off like it's a little bit old, like kind of like a stale like dirt smell. But it's not bad. It doesn't smell like poisonous or anything. It doesn't smell like something's like rotting inside. It smells fine.
I want to just put like my pinky in and just like, just to get it wet and then taste it.
Okay. As you do, you're like, it definitely does taste like dirt because it's so old, but you know that you've taken a couple of these and you don't feel like something negative's happening because usually something positive happens. Your body starts to feel rejuvenated. You begin to feel a little bit of that, but not a ton.
Okay. I step aside a lot and I allow Lydia to continue.
All right, she's like, oh, okay, Phineas, I hope it'll be all right. All right, Keem, just open up his mouth a little bit. There's not that much in there. I hope he's not a biter.
Crank open his jaw.
Okay, all right, you're holding it open, and she takes like the bottom of the bottle and shoves it and just like pops it right in there, like the inside is fully on there and it's just resting in there. Zabas, since you are unconscious and you cannot do anything about this, she pulls the bottle out after everything goes down, and she's like, well, I mean, it's empty. Phineas, do you know? Does anybody know? And she kind of like begin like shaking it. She's like smelling it. Nothing's happened.
You just got Bill Cosby'd.
And she's like, well, hold on. Oh, okay. Liza, do you have anything? I don't know. I don't have anything. Did you check FTRs? Yeah, I'll go check. And she goes, takes off.
She's zooming.
Does anybody else like to try anything?
I'll come over and just like sit him up and just like pat his back. Come on, Jabbish. Drinks down the medicines. Come on.
I'm like, breathe, and I start doing the Heimlich.
Thrawn, as you do that, make a medicine check.
He's been awake this whole time.
Oh my gosh. A 4.
You're just like, all right, come on, Jabbish, you can do it, little fellas, and you're not really paying attention. About like 2 or 3 minutes go by, and everybody's kind of just like, well, the potion did something. We don't. Zabas, you finally awaken. That gave you 2 HP. You can heal yourself 2 points.
Nice.
You did it. Say, welcome back, brother.
Yeah, welcome back, little buddies.
Oh, forgot this guy's here. Whoop. Forgot about the marshal.
2 HP.
Whoop. The marshal will be over here, chilling the whole time.
Eddie,
Liza will come down. She'll be like, "Oh well, Zabas, it's great to see you back, honey. She's out trying to get stuff for you. What else do you need? Do you need anything else? I'll get some food. Food. Everyone, food. Yes. She'll run back here.
He's still lying on the ground.
Yeah, he's kind of just sitting up, just kind of like, yeah. I almost died. Bobby and Robbie will go over and chill with the marshal.
Perhaps we should move him to a more comfortable resting place instead of a floor.
Yeah, I'll pick him up and I'll bring him over
like a bale of hay
to the bar, and I'll lay him on the bar. Wait, and then I'll be like, Elijah, bring out one of the bedrolls.
Okay, I'll grab it in a second. Hold on. And she kind of like shuffles out 3 plates, and it's like a chunk of meat with bread. She comes back. She does bring out a bedroll and lay it down. All right, Zabas, here you go, dear. Just take a little rest. Some food will be out. Would you like it hot, cold, lukewarm?
Anything. Thank you.
Okay, all right, yeah. She'll kind of run back there. She'll bring out a nice bowl of potato soup and give it to you. It's pretty warm.
Finally, potatoes.
Yeah, seriously.
I haven't seen one of these bad boys in ages.
She gives you nothing, Keeb.
I didn't think these existed.
Phineas, you get a slightly smaller portion as due to your size of bread and bread and meat again. Keem, you get the same exact thing. You just get bread and meat.
I call
That's all I want. That's all I need.
I wave Liza over when she has a chance.
Yeah, she'll come back. What do you need, honey?
I see that our small friend has what appears to be a stew. I want that.
Oh, yeah, okay. There's not much left, but all right. She comes back. She has like a half.
Oh, sorry.
She has like a half bowl of the potato soup. She's like, all right, here you go. Okay. It's like lukewarm.
I slide my meat and bread over to Keem.
Nice. Double helping. All right. So as you guys are kind of like
two
all...
of these for?
Maybe you should feed the wolf.
Actually, Liza, come here real quick.
As she's like, all right, what do you need?
What's the story with this boar up here?
I don't know. Somebody killed it and gave it to us a long time ago.
You ever think about making it into a hat?
No, why would I? There's no taxidermist or anything around here.
Not yet.
Well, it could fetch a pretty penny, but let me eat my stew in peace.
Yeah. Bite!
You don't have stew. You have meat and bread. Moron. She'll right back here.
Oof, get roasted.
All right, as you guys are all like kind of like getting your food, kind of like this is like the first time you've had after that big fight. Lydia will come back, and she's just got like some small things. There's like a half empty bag. She's just gonna drop them, just run over to Zabas. Oh, Zabas, dearie, you're okay. You're all right.
Dear Lydia, I thought about you all day and all night.
Oh, well,
These wounds won't keep me away from you.
Oh, that's fantastic. No, I haven't anybody hit on me in the last 6 years. Thrawn tried, but I know he's just a sweet boy at heart. He's just nice to everybody.
I'm just drinking my milk, so I'm like...
It's good to see you all right, Zabas. She's gonna hop down here. She'll go get a tanker of beer herself and sip out a little bit. Whew.
What'd you bring us, Lydia? What's in the bag?
Well, she like looks down. She has the 3 things that were outside of FTR's in like his like little stands that would have usually like fresh produce and stuff. She has 2 very old onions and a carrot. She's like, well, I thought maybe that these could do something, and she'll just dump them out on the table. They're herbs, right?
Yeah. They're vegetables. Let's see here.
I yell from across. Carrots are actually roots!
Oh, that's nice to know. I mean, hey, I tried, but it looks like the little thingy that upstairs worked. It did work at first, which is kind of weird. Last time it was just fine, but that was a few years ago, but no one's had to use it. But I have no more now. But it's all right. I'd rather use it on you than some random guy that Marshall brings me. She'll come stand a little closer towards you, Zabas.
Can I... let's see, hold on a second. Can I roll for nature to see if those items would be able to be used in some sort, like with other things to make a potion?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can.
Cool.
Oh, great with chicken broth.
And that's a nat 1.
Yeah, bud.
And -1 on top of that.
You're like, stuff goes into those things. Stuff goes into those things, and, maybe Lydia's right. Maybe if you shove, like, 5,000 of each of those in there, something will come out.
Alright. I go over to Phineas, and I'm like, Phineas, Hey, can you take a look at the necklace with me and just see if there's anything special about it besides what it symbolizes?
Let's see. Can I roll an Arcana check, or do you want me to do an investigation?
You can either roll Arcana or Religion.
Oh, okay.
And same with you, Thrawn. You can either roll Arcana or Religion.
Can I just give him advantage, just like in helping him?
Yeah, you can.
All right, that's what
okay.
I'll give you advantage.
17.
It's pretty good. So, Phineas, as you're like kind of like sitting there, the more that they've like talked about this, you've been wandering around for a pretty long time, and you've seen a lot of these. You haven't really dealt with too many paladins, but you know like how the order works. You know that the pendant's kind of like this thing they wear. It's their sigil. That means that they're kind of like the dude around. But as you're now sitting a little more intricate in it, it's not the necklace that is exactly grabbing your eye. The red stone that's there. You've seen a lot of these necklaces. You've seen even more of those stones. With a 17, that stone is an uncommon magic item. It is a sending stone.
Ron, you said this was your mother's, correct?
Yep.
Take very careful care of this. It may prove to be more valuable and dangerous than we think it is.
Okay, I don't know, though. Does it have to go back to like a bastion or something? Do I have to like approved, or?
Keep it for now, hidden. Maybe wear it under your shirt. Just don't let people see it. I'm not sure what would happen if they did or didn't. Paladins aren't really my thing.
Okay. I'll just put it in
Did she ever have associates or left unexpectedly without ever receiving a note or messenger?
I don't know. She died when I was born, so I just know a little bit about.
At him saying that, Thrawn, you can make a history check to see if your father ever mentioned any of that stuff.
14.
Your father didn't talk much about your mother, but he never mentioned any, especially of the more religious stuff about what she did as a paladin. So, unfortunately, yeah, nothing's coming to mind.
Okay.
Do me one favor, Thrawn. If you hear someone talk to you that's not there, it is not Horus. Please come tell me.
How do I know what show it sounds like?
You hear Horus say, I'd never talk to him.
You might want to. You don't. He may be helpful.
And then I go,
no, he's not.
But I'm like, what about my mini horse? And I'm like searching around for it. The mini horse that you gave me.
It's long gone.
Yeah, it was magical.
Oh, I lost.
It only lasts 10 minutes.
Yeah. I lost him.
You'll know if it is Horus. Yeah, he's quite obnoxious and helpful,
okay.
But loud. Just let me know, and be very careful to maybe not touch the gem if you can help it.
All right.
Touch it, Thrawn. See what happens. Now I'm curious.
Because now Thrawn's kind of curious also.
So if you're having a conundrum with this, does Thrawn want to, Jason?
I mean, yes, because he wants to know.
Okay.
He wants to like learn more about it all and his mother.
Team, make a persuasion check, and Jason, that's how you can decide if it's strong enough to encourage you to touch it.
What do I?
Can I also make a persuasion check, and whoever's is higher?
15.
Yeah, well, it comes down to what Jason wants.
Okay. Do you want me to also roll a persuasion check?
You
Weren't you
can.
just trying to persuade him not to?
Yeah.
To try and persuade him to not to, or to?
Yeah.
No,
to not to.
Oh, okay.
It's like the devil and the angel. One's telling him not to, one's telling him to do it.
Yeah, it's like the mini Gronks.
Oh. 22.
Still up to Jason. Still up to Jason.
They're both pretty good, Jason.
Sorry, the DC was 35, so.
It was unattainable.
He just eats it instead.
I'll put the necklace on and like rub it.
Okay. Thrawn, as you rub it, nothing happens.
No, I mean the stone.
Yeah, nothing happens.
Okay. Well, oh, Phineas, I don't know. I don't feel nothing's different.
Thrawn, you're not the sharpest hammer.
I use your battle axe.
Have you ever heard of a? I'm aware. Have you ever heard of a sending stone?
I don't think so. I mean, we didn't have anything like that in the mountains, so.
Yeah, they are not common for folk like you. A paladin, perhaps. I do not know the inner workings of the paladin bastions and how they communicate with each other, but they are very dangerous. You don't know who is on the other side. Who could be talking to you or looking for it. It may be how it came into the hands of Jonathan. There may be no one on the other side, but do be cautious.
Okay, well, maybe we'll have to take shit to a bastion then and see if I can get more information about it, and maybe they'll have something on my mom's.
Perhaps we can look into that at some point.
All right,
keep it in your shirt.
I just pet it.
I look at Keem. We don't.
Oh, you cut off. Oh, you go. Okay. All right. So that takes about an hour. It's about 7:30, 8 o'clock. The marshal's going to kind of come over, be done with his food. Him and Bobby and Robbie kind of been all somewhat listening to you guys, but not too terribly, as the marshal's pretty beaten up. He'll come over and he'll be like, he'll kind of like sit on the stump a little bit, and he'll just be like, well, I had my doubts about you four when you first came here, but today you changed my mind. I am sorry that some things went the way they were. Actually, I'm not sorry that some things went the way they were, but that is just simply how some things happened. But you've changed my mind about you all. You are a good young group. I hope you guys have a good evening. I'm going to head to the jailhouse and get some rest. Bobby and Robbie will be outside if you guys need anything. And you guys will all notice that you actually all, by the way, do have your weapons. They did not stop you this time.
I was going to say that.
Marshall, before you go, you mind if I walk with you real quick to pick your mind about something?
Yes, that's fine. Keem, go ahead.
Is that fine?
Am I like walking with him to the? Okay,
yeah. You guys will just exit out. Is there anything else kind of like happens in here that you guys want to do? Lydia and Liza will begin to go get the rest of the bedrolls, and they'll like even take some time to go out and they'll open up like a little like a small like shed in the back that has like some hay and whatnot. They'll even pack extra, especially into yours, Zabas, but they'll definitely make them a lot more comfortable than they did the first couple times that you guys have used these. And they'll kind of just lay them all out and just be like, all right, boys. Well, you know what? We'll leave the door unlocked tonight. If you guys wish, feel free to grab yourselves any food or any more beer if you so need to. Don't get too terribly rowdy. Like especially you, Zabas, you are healing from your your parted time with us. If you need anything, just remember, take the broom and hit it twice above us, and one of us will come down. have a good rest of the evening and get some rest. And Liza will go in. Lydia will be like, all right, Zebus, get some rest, honey. The rest of you as well.
Did you hear that? She called me honey.
And you guys will hear them. They'll shut the door. They don't lock it this time like they said they wouldn't. And you'll hear them like pitter-patter upstairs. And they're above you guys. Is there anything else that wants to happen between the three of you?
Thrawn's already out.
Okay.
No, I just wanted to get some rest.
Okay. So you guys are all pretty much conking out for the night. Bobby and Robbie, on like their way out, they'll be like, all right, don't worry, boys. We'll tell everybody the bar's closed tonight. You guys get some rest and they'll shut the door. We won't swap to the other scene. We'll just have a little chit chat. The marshal's walking pretty slow, Keem. He's kind of like just holding his hand like in the abdomen area, and he's kind of like, Keem, what can I do for you?
Marshal, I know we got off on the wrong foot, but I really need your help. I don't know how to explain it.
As long as it's not today.
Sorry, I'm choking on a cookie.
They had cookies?
There was some rats in the jail cell, and they spoke to me. But they spoke of this great evil that I've been chasing across the country. What do you know about the North?
He's gonna pause like mid-step, and you just threw some heavy stuff on him, and he'll just rest his other hand on the hilt of his sword, and he'll be like, say that to me one more time. Rats were talking to you in the jail.
I can speak to animals. I should probably have led with that.
Okay. That's a lot to take in right now at this state. So you can speak with rats, and they told you about the North. Well, we're in the North. Can you be a little more specific on what you're looking for?
They didn't say exactly where, but their eyes glowed blue. Wasn't it blue, right?
It was red.
Red.
Oh, it was red. Okay. Yeah, eyes glowed red. The exact opposite of blue.
Common mistake.
But I'm telling you, I've seen this person before. He took something very precious to me.
What do I know about a great evil in the North? Rats in my jail cell. I mean, that does happen every now and then. I can't keep all the critters out. The only thing I know that's even remotely happening is what Jonathan has told me, that there might be a war here soon. I guess the Beast God's continent has been... There's more activity in the north than usual. People are getting ready to head up to the northern coastal towns. That doesn't really happen too much. That's about all I really know, Keem.
I'll ponder over this. Actually, is there any type of roll I can do to see? Because remember that rats were like obsessed with my hat.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any sort of roll I could do to see if, like maybe there's some connection between the wolf den and the rats? You'd see where I'm going with this.
I get to see where you're going. That is actually a really good question. That is a really good question. I would have never thought of it like that. Make an insight check real quick.
$13.
As you think that make a history check too, real quick. Actually, now that I think about it, make a history check. That'll help me with this explanation.
Also 13.
Okay. So, as he is mentioning wars in the north to you, you're like, okay. As you're on this line of thought, right, that possibly the wolves might have a connection to the mice, and if they have something to do with it, if they had something, you think back and you stood head to head with the female alpha, which was the biggest of them all. And as you think about it, even though her eyes were like a frosty white, you didn't see the same symboling that the rats had. It's and now that you think about it, you're like okay, I've seen that the first time way back when, and you remember that pretty specifically. And as you think about the rats, you're like, okay, yep, he connects to that same symbol. As you thought about this again, and I lowered the DC for you. They are the same symbol, by the way. And I will send you. Actually, hold on. I can actually message you now what it is. I don't have. I'll have a picture for you.
So it's not glowing red, but it is the same symbol in the wolf's eye. Is that what you're saying?
No. The wolf. You're asking to see if the rats are being controlled the wolf is being controlled like the rats were, right? If they have like the same symbol, the wolf does not. But the rats and your buddy does.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
And I don't even know how to spell that.
R-A-T.
You got him.
I'm sorry. That.
I bought that for him. It's his game hoodie. It's not a public wearing hoodie, obviously. It is a comfort hoodie.
Do.
Oh, you baby.
Did you see what I sent you, Cameron?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I like that.
It's Scarlet. Wait, want to go back up there?
Hold on. I'm sorry, guys. One more thing.
Here you go.
There you go.
How about this one?
That's how you know the name. So it's not.
Oh, yes.
It's not the same thing as it is like IRL. What that is, but that's what they call it.
Okay.
And I'll have an image for you soon.
Okay.
So that kind of like all like you kind of like really like chew on the words. And the marshal, if you have anything more to say, the marshal will take his leave from you.
Is there any, I guess, cities to the north that you feel might be worth checking out?
Well, the closest one to us is the Hollywood. And if memory serves me right, they have quite the sizable paladin bastion in there. Seems not that I didn't want to feel like I was eavesdropping too much. Seems like Phineas and Thrawn were talking about that quite a bit. That would be where I would head to if they have any. I mean, that's even where I sent my letter to. They had a paladin there that could be dispatched to our area. But that would be my strongest suggestion.
If anyone knows about evil, paladins would. Thanks, Marshal. I slap him on the back.
You kind of like, as like you go to slap him, it's like slightly above his butt because you're 3 feet tall.
Yeah, quit digging in.
He's like
the tailbone.
Quit
he
digging
kind
in
of like
your
just
butt,
looks at you and be
twin.
like, "You're a strange one, Keen, but I appreciate your help, and I'll look into those rats."
Marshall's just like,
Yeah. And he'll heads into his section.
All right. And then I come back to the tavern.
Yeah. And as you were thinking about what we messaged you, it took you like a couple extra minutes as you were kind of all churning that through you. Bobby and Robbie kind of just let you in and be like, "Hope your chat with the marshal was all right, Keem." And they kind of let you know. I think the boys are already sleeping.
Beat me to it. And then I lay right here and I go to sleep.
Nice.
Unless there's a bed somewhere.
There is. There's four beds like there was last time, so it's just wherever you want to put it.
Okay.
Alrighty. Not Phineas, because you were on top of each other. I'm gonna pull you apart. Thrawn, my good man.
They were spooning.
You guys cannot
So cold.
benefit from a long rest just yet.
God dang it!
Thrawn,
I'm
As-
worthless.
as it becomes, like nighttime, like everybody's like settled down, you begin to kind of like just lay in your bed and you're just like, all right, I've got the necklace now. I've got this stuff. You begin to drift off into sleep, repeating to yourself that you need to figure out things
I need to figure out things.
and how everything is working together, the answers that you are churning in your mind.
I'm churning.
And as you do, you begin to dream pretty heavily.
I'm churning. Oh gosh. What the?
You come here. As you get here, you see that the ground is covered in a very pure white snow. It is cool here, not cold, as you are quite used to that chilling touch that's always around you. And as you're kind of like, you're like, okay, this is kind of like my
It's
element.
called seasonal depression.
You notice what breaks up the vastness of this white. You see these three figures. And as you are kind of like, your senses are kind of acclimating to this flash of white that you have been absorbed into, it is drowned out by these two figures in the middle. One at a towering height you have never seen before, as it is one of your kin, a Goliath. He dwarfs you in stature and size, making you feel as you make others feel that are around you. You see a sizable, yet not nowhere near, a little more than half of his height. A dragonborn is right next to him. They are currently exchanging blows that thunder the snow around it as they begin to drop. The snow cannot even get near them as they are constantly exchanging blows that evaporates the snowdrops around them. They are constantly grasping hands, clashing. They are exchanging sides. They are rotating around each other constantly. These two are moving, and you're keeping up, but this is like a fight you have never seen before. It is a true clash of titans. And as you are watching like this dance pretty much of what they are doing, the constant give and take, one gets a good blow on the other, the other one happens to block a fist. You almost seem like they're grinning, enjoying what they're doing. You notice off to the left this very small figure simply standing there. You can't fully see the front view, but you see a red cloak and a long black beak pointing out. And you're like, okay, why am I here? You can move yourself now, Thrawn.
Oh, okay.
They don't seem to notice that you are there at all.
Really? Can I? What's the?
What do you
red
What do you wish to do?
Um.
And this whole time, as you're kind of like taking in, these two are still fighting. In this one, as they kind of like ebb and flow, this one gets a little bit farther and it'll come back. This is all constantly happening while you are just kind of like standing there.
All right. And I'll just yell out, "My tallest!"
As you begin to shout, your throat is cut off. The pressure that you are feeling in here, you cannot speak.
Oof. Can I pull a Robbie and just start gang signing them? I'll go over to the red cloak.
As you begin to walk towards the small, redded little thing, it will take notice of you, and it will begin to walk back. At the first 10 feet, you just start to feel, even though it's snowing out, and you have like these big flakes hitting you, you begin to feel as if you've been showered, as you just got dunked in the ocean itself. In your stomach, you've never been on a boat before, and yet you've heard people get seasick before. Your stomach begins to churn. Make a Constitution saving throw. As you don't even get this far, you get like 10 feet back.
7.
Thrawn, you start to move forward as was your intent. That feeling that your voice wants to come out, the only thing that comes out of you is the bread and the meat that you ate. You will fall to the ground. You have been sick before, but this is like everything is coming out to you, as if like you're sweating just like gallons, like and you are stopped in your tracks and you just fall down. You're like, and you're just everything's coming out of you. And these two still continue to fight. They don't even notice you. The bird, as you fall to the ground, will take more of an advantageous spot and continue to watch these two, not even acknowledging you anymore. And he'll move over here, he'll blast him back, he'll come back, shove him back, and they'll just keep going at it, these two.
Alright, I'll wipe off my mouth, get back up, and then I'll try to go.
The big one throws this one over here.
I'll try and go towards them, like with my hands out, like trying to do stop.
And as you do, you begin to walk towards this giant Goliath. Now that you have seen him, you're tall. How tall are you again? You're like 7 something?
6'9".
You're like 7 inch range? You're 6'9".
Yeah.
This guy is so big, it's like having you and Phineas on top of each other. He is at least 10 feet tall.
Okay.
Absolutely, he in your mind is the pinnacle of what your race is.
Mm-hmm.
And yet, as you walk towards him, you think that you would have this admiration for him, but you don't. You feel anger. You feel as if you should hate this person. You have never seen anyone this big in your life. You have been told about the greatness that befalls people of his stature, and yet you are simply disgusted. It's not the same feeling that you got from looking at the little red bird thing off to the side. It is just, you're like, this is someone that you could actually wish to like harm, kill if you had the chance. And as you begin to walk forward, make a wisdom save.
7.
As you begin to walk forward, you actually activate your own rage as your anger for this person consumes you. He is not noticing you. He does not care that you are a blip on this map. But the red golden dragon does notice you. He will come, clasp hands with this mountainous man, take his hands as if they are yours, as if he is a child. He will pick him up and slam him down, and he will look over at you. Now you are focused on this person. Your anger begins to subside. You activated rage without even knowing it, as if the person that you saw not 20 seconds ago that you should be in that fight. Thrawn is a man of action, and yet you could take none. Your anger consumes you, and yet seeing him, it begins to subside. You feel a slight warmth out of this person. You feel as if you've known them your whole life, as if this is a friend. That anger that anger that you once had, it's gone. You feel as out of the 3 people that are here, that's the one you should be talking to.
All right, and I'll still continue trying to walk towards them with like my hands up, or
Okay.
like just trying to like get a whole, their attention.
He is looking at you. He is looking at you. But the giant Goliath gets back up. He yet again grasps hands with the Dragonborn, and it is now the Dragonsborn turn. He grasps hands. The Goliath brings a knee up, crashes him right in the face, and he is shot back. You see that the bird begins to move back and simply watch. He's shot back. And finally, as you see this, your anger starts to come back to you as you focus on him, and he simply looks at you, walks over, and kicks you in the chest. You are jetted back, all the way back to the bar. You wake up. You are in a massive pool of your own vomit and sweat. You have just been through one of the craziest dreams you have ever had. Phineas, are you on top of the table or are you under the table?
No, I was on top of the table, and he joined me after I was. sleep.
Guess what? You look over, you kind of like sit up, and you look at, and even like Phineas. Phineas is, he's kind of like a dirty guy, but he is like, you are dwarfing him and the table. So your sweat, everything has poured off of you. It's even like covering Phineas. How bad you were sweating. You shoot off the bedroll, and you just get up, and you're angry. You're sick in your stomach. You feel kind of happy that this all happened. Emotions just run through you. As you look down, the pendant. It is a nice, bright red hue. Make sure you are now attuned to the Paladin's pendant. Make sure you put it as an attunement slot.
How do I do that?
So, this is a good thing for you all to learn. In order to use a magical item that requires attunement, you need to acquire the item, put it into your inventory, then you need to go to the item and click on attunement. It's like a little check mark next to the item. And you have 3 attunement slots. It will take up one of the slots. If it's not there for you, Jason, then that means I didn't put attunement on it, but it should acquire attunement.
No.
Okay, then I'll just have to rechange it. So I made it right before we started.
Oh, is that it? Okay. So I'm just. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! And I'm just like looking around like a little frantically.
You're back in the bar. Phineas's body is kind of like lit up by like the red hue that's kind of given off of the thing. You definitely are looking around, and you just see there's just liquids everywhere around you. You knocked over your beer, some of the soup that Phineas was still using. There's pee, there's sweat, there's your throw up. There's everything around you, Thrawn.
Jeez.
But everybody's snoozing. There's no action that's happening upstairs. You don't really know what time it is, but you knew that Bobby and Robbie were outside. The door's still closed. Yeah, you're back in here.
Jeez, finish. What kind of mess have you made? I'll just like pick him up while he's still sleeping, and I'll carry him over, and I'll sit on the bar.
Make a sleight of hand check as you do that.
Jeez, 9.
Phineas, do you think a 9 would wake you up?
Probably.
That's a pretty low roll.
Yeah. That'd probably wake me up. I'm a pretty heavy sleeper, but that'd probably wake me up.
All right. Yeah. As you begin to pick him up, you are still like nasty. You're not really being careful. You're like, I've got to get Phineas out of the way, and he jostles him awake.
As I wake up in his arms, and I'm just like, Ron, are you? Is everything okay?
Oh, finish. Oh gosh, everything's okay. I just had a crazy dream, that's all.
And as he mentions that, Phineas, he's like holding you, like as if you like held a person under you. You pretty much like holds him right under your abdomen and like your chest. You notice that the bright red hue of the stone, and you as someone who is in tune with the arcane, know that magical items take time to become attuned to, and unlike Jonathan, Thrawn has attuned to the Paladin's necklace.
I told you that necklace would be dangerous, Thrawn. I see that it has attuned to you, which is usually good. Tell me, did someone reach out to you?
I don't know. I saw this like crazy things in my dreams. There was a little beak man, then there was a little dragon guy, and then there was a big Goliath, and this was some fighting. And the beak man made me froze up, and then I felt really, I felt really warm and cuddly to the dragons guys, but then I wanted to fight the Goliath mans, and then he came over and he kicked me right in the chest.
Phineas, as he mentions that he got kicked in the chest, make a perception check real quick. You notice that as he's like telling you all this weird stuff, it finally kind of like hits you. He is covered in pee. He's got throw up on him. He is nasty. And as you're like looking at like the necklace, it's kind of like alluring to you. As you were someone who likes magic, it definitely intrigues you that you're like, oh, okay, I've seen plenty of these. It's cool. As you look at him, Thrawn has like his bare chest out, kind of. You notice that there is a sizable imprint, almost as if a foot got imprinted onto his chest, as if he's starting to bruise.
Thrawn, my young lad, I think you need to get some rest and perhaps be a little more careful with that necklace. Maybe we should move up on our schedule of going to one of these paladin bastions.
Okay, yeah.
I think that artifact may be more dangerous than I initially believed.
Okay, alright. Can I sleep with Horus tonight?
No, go. You're disgusting.
Okay.
Please don't. You're touching me.
Then I'll set him down and I'll go over to this table.
And I just want to cast prestidigitation like on every square inch of my.
Okay. All right. You notice, and you're like, with that perception roll, you are covered. Like half of your body's nasty. You just like begin to like Thrawn. You definitely feel like this little like vroom, 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 as he begins to like, you see like a little like light green and yellow light kind of like come off, and Phineas cleans himself up.
Mm-hmm. I'll just roll over and go to sleep.
All right. As everybody kind of like beds down now for the rest of the night. Keem, roll me a D100 real quick.
Hey-o.
Hey-o.
Sheesh.
Nice.
How is that possible?
Well,
Because it's
didn't
between
roll
1 and 100.
better. Okay. All right. Nothing happens. You guys.
That's
can now
the
benefit-
worst result.
You guys can now benefit from a long rest.
Wahoo!
As you all took a pretty heavy night. Lydia and Liza are being much more careful about waking you guys up. They woke you up about 6 o'clock. It's a little closer towards 7:38 that you all have experienced like this heavy battle that you all took. They will come through and they'll kind of begin to like, and they'll just kind of like get hit with like, oh my god, what? They don't say anything as they wanted to, but they clean up Thrawn and Phineas's mess. And
What did I do?
so they saw you there last night, so they assume. They all take care of that, and they go up and wake everybody up.
That was a long rest, you said, right?
Yes, you can benefit from a long rest now.
Full health. Here we go.
Good morning, everyone. Lydia kind of like come over and look you over. Oh, Zabastir, you look fantastic. You're quite sturdy for being so small.
That's all I said.
she'll kind of like awkwardly like laugh with you. Okay, and she'll kind of go back to there.
I want to discreetly see if I can, before Thrawn like fully wakes up, see if I can still see the imprint that I saw last night.
What would you roll? You rolled a 21. Thrawn is like sleeping on his side. You look over and you're kind of like, okay. You do see some of it. It is not as bad as it was last night. It is, as he is gray skinned, bruises are usually black and blue. You see slight, not like the full imprint of it, but you can see like what have been like the look of somebody's toes, like their big toe and all that. But it's not like full. It's not like fully there. You know what I'm saying? It's more of like the outline, so it looks like it's going away.
Okay. I slap him in the face to wake him up the rest of the way.
Jeez.
Did you say they did already clean stuff, or they're just kind of?
Yeah, they clean stuff up. They clean stuff up.
Yeah.
And I kind of asked the group, hey, what happened? What's going on? How long have I been out for?
It smells like throw up in here.
It does smell like throw up in here. And urine. Last time I smelled this, I was back home. In the gutters.
Yeah.
Where
Thrawn
exactly are you from?
Thrawn still reeks of all this stuff, by the way.
I gotta go wash up. I go back and ask Liza and Lydia if is there anything I can use to just wash up a little bit?
Lydia is like holding her thing over her, and Liza's like, "Oh, Thrawn, dear. Yes, there's a barrel. Just use as much water as you need, please. As much, everything. You could rub dirt on yourself and it'd smell better. We'll have some food ready for you by the time you're done."
Okay. Where is it?
In Thrawn, it's just like out front. There's like a ton of barrels and stuff out front. You can just crack one open.
There you go. It's like the rainwater collector.
Beautiful. So Lydia and Lizo kind of like just passively like bring out food and just offer it to you guys if you guys wish to have breakfast.
Oh yeah.
When they are bringing us breakfast, I want to like just kind of wave Keem over a little bit. Keem, it appears that when our business here is done, it appears to be coming to an end. Thrawn and I may have to go north to find some of these paladins. For a personal matter, for Thrawn, that is going in my direction anyways. I fear that we must leave very quickly. Is that happen to be... you seem to be very capable. Does that happen to be something that you would be interested in accompanying us in? We could use some help moving things. I am old and can't give Thrawn much help anymore.
I try to play it off cool with a deception check. I say, the north, I'm not much of a guy going north, but, hey, since you invited me. It's not like I'm excited or anything.
Excellent. In Zabas, Zabas, what are your plans?
Well, I kind of just don't really have any plans, really. I mean, I'm just kind of here to... Because I was told by moms and pas back at the homestead that you guys needed my help, and they really didn't give me any chance or any choice in the matter, so... Well, I guess I'm just kind of here.
That is fantastic. Because speaking of Mon Pas, I was wondering if, since we're going north, if you could bring their payment back to them.
And then comes with us.
Phineas,
I
Zabas.
mean-
Zabas is
I've gotten quite used to the little man.
beloved member of our crew here. There's no way that we're going
Yeah,
without him.
he almost died for
He is
us.
an ankle weight.
Yes. Well, shows little man's, but you don't see us telling him that to his face.
Hey, why I oughta.
I just think.
Alright, well, Thrawn, just remember I watch you in your sleep.
Oh, good. I watch you in your awake.
Or not Thrawn, Phineas.
I was like, what did Thrawn do?
That's so perfectly okay. Horus also watches me in my sleep.
I told you they were useless.
Yeah.
What's the rush to get north?
Oh,
I-
I tell him about.
I have business that I must attend to, and along the way, I feel it beneficial to stop at one of the paladin bastions. There are quite a few on where I need to go, and I'm sure the closest one isn't. Oh, it's probably very far, but we shouldn't probably stop there quickly
Yeah.
for no particular reason.
Well, I'll join you fellas as long as I get paid in the end.
No, you will not be getting paid. This is on a friendship basis.
Yeah, you'll be getting paid.
Well, I haven't gotten paid anything yet for my travels here.
You got 5 gold.
Isn't there
True.
some local that we can just have deliver this stuff back to Ma and Pa's? It's gonna take us days to get back, and then we're backtracking.
No, I
This
got
way.
I got their stuff. I gotta take shit back to them real quick, and then we could just we still gotta go back and get all the stuff from the caves. We gotta see what the marshal's gonna do with Connors, and then we
Would
can.
we be able to use Ma and Pa's carts to load up some provisions from the cave? Would they mind? Maybe head back to Ma and Pa's with those provisions.
What about FTR?
I already have
Doesn't he
it.
get
I already
his things
got their
back.
stuff.
No, those were legally purchased, and he has no right to them. They are ours, finders keepers.
Crazy that Zabas is the thief, and he said, "Oh, doesn't the guy deserve to get his stuff back?"
Well, I
First
think.
group, no.
Yeah, I think the marshal is gonna take care of that stuff. I mean, maybe we just
All
have.
right, all
what
right.
if? What if we just have the marshals do it and we go? We go
I kind
back.
of agree. I feel like we just go back, bring them their things. I get paid, and I guess I'll stick with you guys because I kind of like you.
The feeling is not fully mutual.
Lydia, you hear that? Zabbis
Yeah.
is coming with us. The son of a bee.
We're gonna be
She'll kind of like
trans.
bring out the door.
We're gonna be
Oh,
trans
that's so
together.
sweet. What?
Lydia,
Shuts
you
up
want
the
to
door.
come?
No, I've got the bar, and I've got Liza too. I thank you though.
And would you also like to join us?
Oh my
Well, I'll write you.
Okay.
All right. So, what do you want to do then?
Yeah, I think we should just. I think we should go back to Ma and Pa's and bring them the things they requested,
And head north from there.
And then head north. Yeah, that's what I think we should do.
Okay. Do we want to?
Yerp.
Do we want to try and do something with the scimitar? Like go back to the cave or something real quick? Because I don't think anyone grabbed Jonathan's weapon.
Oh,
Sure.
Maybe
Yeah,
we'll
let's go
sell
back.
it- Sell it
Let's
to
go back there
FDR.
and yeah, that could work. Yeah, let's go back and
Be
see if we can't
careful.
collect a couple things with the cart.
If the guy who ran away didn't come back and steal everything.
Oh, that's true. I mean, do you want to just? I don't know. I don't think it's gonna be that crazy.
How far away was this cave?
It was
Well,
6 hours.
several hours, 6 hours. Yeah.
Was it in the direction of Ma and Pa's?
No,
Oh, it was to the north.
Yeah,
Like,
Yep.
no.
northeast and
Mon Paz
Monpaz is
west from you guys.
Mm-hmm.
As you guys are kind of like deciding what to do, the marshal and FTR will walk in, and FTR will be like, "Oh, boys, welcome back. I heard about everything. It's good. So good to see you all back. Thrawn, you two, and Phineas. It's good to see you boys back. Well rested and happy to be here.
You was gonna get robbed, FTRs.
The marshal told me a little about it. Yes, it's quite crazy. FTR. Yeah, the marshal said that they had a plan and they've been holding my receipts. I mean, the necklace, and he will look and notice that. Oh well, that's a different color. It's giving off. That's quite nice. Yeah, I can't believe. I mean, we all kind of had dealings. Even Lydia and Liza have made quite enough coin off them. But if they robbed me, they probably would have robbed them too. It's just shivering to know that men will stoop to levels that are lower than most would go, especially using something of such significance as the necklace to get their way. But I just happened to overhear a little bit on the topic of my things. By what the marshal has said, that is 4 full weeks of 80 to 90% of my inventory. He said that probably a quarter of it, if maybe a little more, has kind of gone rancid, unfortunately. But that is a lot.
We will sell it back to you at 20% of cost.
The marshal looks at you. He's like, "What? Why would we sell it
It's
back
mine.
to you?"
I have and I pull out from my robe. I have proof of purchase of all the items in the cave, and I slam it on the bar.
The marshal's gonna
They're
walk.
mine, fatty.
The marshal's gonna walk over at him.
Phineas and I nod, and I said, "That's right, 30%."
All right, Phineas, you make a good point. And
Well,
he's like,
some
FDR,
of it is
FDR, come
damaged
over
and
here.
rotting. I will be happy with 20.
FDR, come over here real quick. FDR will walk over. Can we see your receipts of purchase?
I
Marshall
put
will
it
hold
on
his
the
hand.
bar.
Okay, he'll take them. You look through. You kind of like see him thumb through like all the pages. FDR, you see this? Kind of like tapping at the bottom. FDR, I'll have a big smile. Oh, they're yours, Phineas, huh? Well, since when is your name Jonathan?
Proof of purchase is proof of
His middle
purchase.
name.
Proof of purchases, but who has the proof of purchase now? I'll take that as a joke, and FTR will slide them into his coat pocket.
I will kill you, fat man.
Calm down, Phineas. I told you guys can have whatever you want. Anyway, as you were saying, FTR. Yes. Okay. There was quite a large amount of stuff. I don't care if you guys take the weapons. I don't care about all that stuff. I need stuff to feed the town and my other customers. I would like to pay you all to help me charge it, but I have someone threatening my life at the moment. I go from Jonathan to this one. I'll point to you, Phineas. Do you guys have a couple extra days?
Nope.
Okay. I know you were
Well,
sent.
I
I
think we
know
gotta get back to Mom and Pa's.
that is another conundrum. I know you were sent here to bring me the pigs and everything. Thinking, do you guys plan on going back?
We will give you 1 day. All the food goods you may have free of charge. We don't want people to starve. I'm not evil. I'm old.
I'm not.
Everything else you can have at 20% of the initial purchase. That would be cheaper than you reordering it. You have already been paid for it. And you don't have to reorder your stock. Can I make a persuasion?
You can make an intimidation check.
I'll do that too. I
Yep,
can't.
I'm gonna-
yeah.
I'm gonna give him advantage on that.
I will say that you cannot give him advantage on that, as you were not
dang it.
pressing them as well.
Okay.
5.
Yikes.
The marshal is like kind of like frowning at you, Phineas, and he'll just start laughing. Oh, Phineas, you are something else. You are quite the old man. Well, FTR said he was going to pay you for your work, and you are kind of right about the whole proof of purchase, but since I am the law of the land, and even though that pendant over there does look a little weird, but we all can't dispute that it's not... Thrawn is no paladin. That means I am still the law. FTR, do you plan on... Yes, I plan on giving them some money for getting it back, but they're not helping me. Do whatever you're going to do, but Phineas, they are his goods. Regardless of the proof of purchase. He's going to take quite a loss on gutting out the cave anyway. He's got to pay, instead of you guys, now he's going to pay half the town to go back there and get him, and they're all farmers. They have their own work to do. You guys would have probably made a pretty penny off the work. Yeah, they would have, but it's all right.
You drive a hard bargain, but we accept.
Oh, you'll see FTR like, whew. Okay. All right. So if there's anything else, I assume you guys are going to head back to Mount Paz. FTR will pay you guys If you guys wish to go back and grab the weapons and stuff, that will take a full extra day of travel. So instead of getting back to Mount Paz in 2 days, it will take 3.
I think so.
I lead
'cause
over to
I think
cave and like,
the
we're gonna
scimitar.
burn everything in that cave.
I think the scimitar will be good to sell.
I kind of agree because I'd like to see if there's at least a short bow in there or something just to get a ranged weapon.
Okay.
You need a short bow? I can make you one.
God.
You can.
Oh, really?
Can I do that, Travis? Because
How many
the
shields
one
have you
rule
made?
book said yes, the other one said no.
Unfortunately, not.
He uses
I
Lydia's
lied.
hair as the bowstring.
I mean, if you could have done that, you
Yeah.
could have made a shield by now.
Yeah, true.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I said if you could make a short bow, why wouldn't you be able to make a shield?
Oh!
But you
I
can't.
Thought you said I could. I thought you said I could
No.
make a shield right now.
Okay.
What
All right. To make this simple, since Phineas is spearheading this, I will let you make. I will let you make a history check, and Zabas. I assume you were Zabas, or no? You said Keem. Whoever, one of the two. You can make a history check with advantage to try to get back to the cave. As you all are heading out, FTR will give you each 100 gold.
20.
Sheesh.
Very good.
Yeah, I don't want to roll history because I have a -0 or a -1.
You
on
don't
that,
need
so
to.
if you,
That's fine.
oh, you got
I already
20. Oh, okay.
Yeah, Phineas is good.
Yep.
FTR will give you
18.
all 100 gold for helping out
100 gold.
and acquiring him back some of his goods. He would have given you quite a lot more if you guys took the time to help him lug everything back. But hey, whatever. Okay, Phineas.
Not enough for
this-
the gold. I'm in it for the beheadings.
The 6 hours that it would have taken you, you cut it down to 4. As you have made that trek 3 times within the last 36 hours, you saw like a slightly better path to take. That the path has been well traveled by something a lot bigger than you. You guys head back to the cave. What are you guys trying to do? Are you guys strictly
Wait.
taking weapons?
The bandit cave.
Yes, you guys head back to the cave.
Weapons,
that's-
armor,
Yeah.
potions,
Weapons, armor, shield, potions, everything.
Magic
like anything that could
scrolls.
be used for. I guess we're doing
Rope.
a pretty thorough. Oh, rope. That's a good one. Yeah.
You can return
replace
rope to
my
yourself.
Anything.
I'll
I'm
let you
looking.
return rope.
Anything valuable.
Sweet.
Like
Okay.
Yeah.
I would say specifically the scimitar is one thing.
Okay.
Yeah. Does John? Well, yeah. I'll let you talk because you probably have this all worked out.
So this is what we're going to do. There is quite the cool feature that they just added to D&D Beyond called Party Inventory.
Yeah, I saw that.
I'm going to add, please wait to divvy it up. If you guys wish to, I will add everything to your party inventory in a second. I can just roll it for him if he's not back.
Yes.
Everybody make a perception check. As you are all going to look around for stuff, and I will you
A 22.
go.
A 9.
I got a 9.
Oof. Thrawn is carrying.
What are we?
All right.
What are we rolling? What are
Roll a
we doing?
perception
Perception.
check real quick. You guys You guys are making a group perception real quick. Wow. Okay. So what is that? 22. Total of 13. As you guys were heading out, they did mention that they were going to go today themselves, but you guys are a smaller group. You guys get that 2 hours that Phineas saved you. You guys are 2 hours ahead of FTR's group. Since you left Phineas, I'm adding it to the party inventory. Do not take anything out until I say I'm done, and then you guys can divvy it up and we'll keep moving on. You guys rolled decently well. Zabas already took, what was it, like 75 gold from the main section. You guys get added 100 silver, 70 gold, and 10 platinum. Good for you guys.
And platinum.
You guys.
Party though. That's not each.
Yep,
yeah,
that's
I
party.
know. Yeah.
Short bows. Everything here is just common. They are just mundane.
No purples?
Yeah. there is. Why can I not add more than one? Okay, more than one. Move, equip. Okay, that's kind of dumb. You guys find, well, whatever. You guys managed to find. I put the gold in there, but I haven't done this before. I'll try to do it next time. You guys managed to find 6 short bows off of all of the guys. They all have 6 short swords as well. There's only leather armor there. Nobody had anything plate or anything of the like, any form of heavy metal. You do find Jonathan's scimitar. You find 8 daggers, 2 hand axes, and that's the most for weapons and everything. And you guys found plenty of gold. But now, that is a lot of stuff to carry. And I said that the only thing we are not using is gold weight. But I thematically cannot have you guys carry around all of that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
None of you guys remembered that Ma and Pa sent you guys with a cart. A
I
sizable
did.
cart.
I asked.
We did.
Cole did specifically say that.
I specifically also said, why don't we take the cart back to the caves?
Mhm.
True.
Did you say that before you left, though? I think you did.
Yes, I did.
All right.
Yes, I did.
I must have not
We
listened.
talked about it. I think it was before FTR
Okay.
came.
That's
Also,
why.
is
You didn't
hand
say it
axe
like right at the end.
is hand
No.
axe different than battle axe? I'm assuming it is. Right?
Yes, a hand
Okay.
axe is a small
That's what
one.
I thought.
Is like
All right.
throwing one. Okay, so you guys remember to bring the cart. You guys can load all of that stuff up into the cart. If you guys wish to, but that takes you almost the full 2 hours. You guys knew that they were coming behind you. There, unless you guys were trying to do something crazy, there's quite a sizable group moving through the forest, so they are making enough noise because they are taking the main road. You guys do see them. You probably have like 10 minutes before the whole main group gets to you guys that are coming from the town. So if you guys wish to attempt to try to look for anything else, there's no potions. Unfortunately, there's none of that stuff, even though you guys look pretty heavily. If you guys wish to take like some small food stock, you can, but outside of what Thrawn has for Ma and Pa's, but
What about jewelry? Any jewelry?
no, they didn't have anything fancy like that, unfortunately.
Are there any old? Because it looks like it was like kind of ruins as well when we were there. Were there any old like tomes or scrolls that they had like pushed into a corner,
Since you made the 22, Phineas,
or books in general, not even tomes?
that it is ruins, but it's not that kind of ruins. It used to be you get a sense that it was one of like the old water windmills that would go through. Like that was it was like a structure that had the water turning, blah blah blah. That's what it was.
Okay, so they didn't have like
the-
any like piles of old books or anything anywhere in the
No, no,
caves. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
that sounded-
I think if
Perhaps.
we take the things that we found, right? Hold on. So the things that we found currently, right, that we have right now, that is going to take us a full 2 hours, or you're
Yes.
saying, okay, why don't we take like 75% of what we found? That way we can shorten our time up a little bit and still have a good haul.
So, unfortunately, I get what you're asking. That's a good question to ask, but you guys still look for all that stuff. You guys are like piling it out front. But what's taking a lot longer is you guys are meticulously looking for moolah. That's
All
taking
right.
you guys a little bit longer. Since you guys found quite a bit of it, that's what eating up some more of your time. As like it's easy to pick out a sharp object from a small coin or something of value, right? So that's what's eating up more of your time.
Can we also look for are there any more like important letters or maps that might stand out?
With Thrawn, with your perception check, you go back to Jonathan's room. The stuff that you guys had already picked out was the major stuff in there. You even checked that little treasure box that Phineas had tried before. There's nothing in there. There's nothing crazy. It seemed like the stuff that was important was in that main box that sat behind the chair.
Okay.
Do I see anything with the logo on it that you sent me?
No.
Ooh. All right.
Yeah.
I say we just
guess
load up what we have
some-
and
Yep.
get out of here.
take some food with us too, and
Yeah.
some salted beef,
Ooh.
perhaps.
A little jerky.
Salted pork.
Okay.
Bold,
Yeah, you guys managed. You
Peppered
guys managed to
ham.
grab like some food stock for a couple days. As you know, you've got another three full days of travel. You guys begin to head out. The marshal and FTR, Bobby and Robbie are there. There's like 10 farmers all behind them. They all kind of like wave to you guys as so unless you guys like stop to talk to them, they're not gonna talk to you. They're just kind of like wave and do pleasantries, and just everybody's gonna be on their way.
Yep, I'm good with that.
Okay, alrighty.
I'm like, ha 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 ha. And we leave.
The short one can't
So
take
it
it.
was.
We are on our way through.
It was like 8:30 when you guys left. It took 4 hours to get there. 2:30.
Pack up stuff.
Yep. 2 hours to pack up stuff, so that's 4:30.
So it's like 10. Yeah.
You guys make it back to town, and you guys get on the road. There should be a new map.
Oh, can we divvy up the party loot?
Yes, you guys can. While you guys can benefit from another long rest as you guys get on the road. Nothing happens. You guys can divvy up the loot while this all kind of goes on. Thrawn, as you begin to start carrying the load, it's a lot lighter than having a bunch of pigs that are fully grown and fattened up for winter. This is light work, so this is definitely not slowing you guys down.
There's nothing in the party inventory.
Yeah, because I couldn't add more than one thing. You guys.
Oh, it didn't work.
remember
Okay,
what I said.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
The-
so
the-
like he said like 4.
The only thing
he said
the only thing I could add was the gold, so you guys can divvy that up however you wish.
Okay.
While we're on the cart or walk by the cart, whatever we're doing, I asked that question to the party, like, so who is going to be in charge of divvying up our spoils?
I think to be fair.
Not you.
Yeah, yeah.
I think to be fair, we should wait till we get to Ma and Pa and have them decide.
I don't see what weapons have to do with Ma and Pa.
I agree.
All they gave us was a grocery list, so
I was pumping up cash.
I think we
will
should
be
just all make
taking
intelligence
a short
rolls.
bow and a short sword.
I'm taking all the platinum.
I just take a short sword and a short bow.
Take a short bow. I take
I'm not even waiting for anybody.
no. I'm definitely taking a short bow. I'm taking all the daggers. Boom, 10 daggers, and
You actually took all the platinum.
I said it.
and
Nobody said anything. I'm taking
What the
all the
heck?
platinum.
I thought
Wait a minute. Wait a second.
that was a joke.
I'm gonna go grab some water as you guys figure this out. I'll give you guys like 2 minutes.
Daddy
give me-
Thrawn don't please, but
and well, if he's just taking things, then I guess I'll take that.
This is a horrible party management.
That's not it. Hold on a second.
oh,
Oh, hurry! Put more in. Take it.
I draw my weapon.
There we go.
My weapons, plural. And I
There you
say,
go. I took the 70 gold.
better put that platinum back there on. I go clink, 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 clink with their utensils.
don't be mad because you're slow, you little bitch.
I'm gonna swing. I am gonna swing.
And I say, well, finders keepers.
Yeah, I like what's little.
Right.
What Shabby said.
What do you think about this, Phineas? I think we can take him.
All
start
right,
reaching
all
for a stick.
right.
You know, you can pick up a weapon now and light that on fire. You should
You
use
three
your
have
bird.
never been in a group before, have you?
You should use your bird as like a hilt with a flame sword coming out the top.
Oh my goodness, that would be hilarious.
Are you guys all done?
Yeah,
I guess.
Jason and Trevor took all the money, and
Everyone just ninja the loot.
Sounds about right. So you guys start working better together. Okay. All right. So
I
you
guess
guys
I'll
get
take
on.
the silver. I guess I'll take the silver.
You guys get out, and remember, coins of 10 go up 1 and down
Oh no!
10 in value as well. That's how it converges. 1 to 10. 1 to
What
10.
do you mean?
So one platinum is 10 gold. 10 gold is 100 silver.
Oh, okay. So if I wanted to adjust my gold to platinum, I could. I understand
No.
what you're saying. No?
It has
Oh.
to be
Like a
exchanged.
bank you could.
If I traded it? Oh, okay. I
Yes,
see what
yes,
you're saying
yes,
now.
yes, yes.
Understand. Gotcha.
Okay. Alrighty. So, as you guys get to like the beginning of the road, it's getting pretty dark out. You guys can all take a short rest. No need to assign, as you guys are pretty much like out right outside the village. You guys pick up the next day, and all of you make a history or perception check as you guys get back to the road.
Dirty 20.
Okay, that's not bad.
You said history or perception?
Mm-hmm. Find our way back
Ugh.
through the forest.
Very nice. Thrawn, you see you guys begin to walk down the road, and you see that the road converges into a split. You all remember that you came what would be the right side now, and you begin to walk down the right path. Wait. You actually all rolled pretty well, so that'll give you guys a little more help getting through everything. Oh, the way around. You guys actually made really great time with that. You guys all remember the road pretty well. You guys get here, and it is a full day of travel. You all can benefit from a long rest again if you need to. God, stop. Who would take first watch on the first night of travel?
I'll take first watch.
I don't know if I can trust these guys to watch my back.
I don't trust Thrawn. Last time he puked and peed all over himself.
Yes.
And stole all our money.
No. I didn't steal
He
it.
didn't steal anything. He claimed what was his.
Yep.
I suggested that one person be in charge of everything to divvy it up equally.
All right. What
Or
if?
for
What
what's
if?
fair.
What if for the party? If there's a party group, we just leave it in the pot and we take it as needed.
And just real quick, now that he's mentioned that, you can do that with the party inventory. That's kind of what it's there for,
Interesting.
if you so decide.
And then maybe, if we want to divvy it up, then we can, or just leave it in there.
I think we keep what we have because the old man doesn't remember what he takes out.
Sheesh. You're that old?
Okay, who's taking first watch?
I'll take first watch.
All right, Phineas, roll a D100.
Oh, that's not
All right.
bad.
Phineas, as you have first watch, nothing happens. You kind of like let them know that you're like, well, things have been pretty quiet in the forest, especially because you guys are a little more heightened since you guys did fight, and this is actually where you guys fought the wolves, was at this specific little crossroad. The night goes on, you wake everybody up, everybody wakes up, everybody else in turn. Nothing happens for the evening.
Nice.
As you all wake up, you can benefit from another long rest if you need to. Everybody make a history check. real quick.
12. Oof.
14. Oh my goodness,
Funny.
Zabbis.
21.
21.
21.
Keem and Phineas, as Thrawn kind of like is like, well, this is where we fought the wolves, and Zabbis is like, I'm just here, guys. What's up? He's kind of he's kind of like just chilling in the cart, looking at all his stuff. Phineas and Keem, you guys are like, we're pretty sure.
Probably counting the money he took.
You guys are pretty sure you guys came from this way.
We definitely came from that way, I remember. Do you want to go that way, or do you want to check for the wolves here? Actually, I don't care.
You could do that.
You want to just go?
No,
Okay.
Let's just
we'll
get
do
back.
that. We'll do that later.
Can't risk losing our things for Mom and Pa. Because I
Let's do it.
Digging up a grave later.
Phineas and Keem, since those two didn't make the last check, make a history check, fellas.
And
Can I use my heroic? How does heroic inspiration work? Can I use that to re-roll, or does that just give me a bonus?
Nope.
is that worth re-rolling right now?
Probably.
He's human. He gets it back every day.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
true. Must be nice to be
Yep,
human.
that was not worth it.
Alrighty. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Since you re-rolled, we'll use yours. You ended with a 1. We will take path 1.
Actually,
guys
the
know.
map we have right now, that doesn't show us the way.
No. The map is an overarching map. It only showed you
Okay.
main crossroads, not little stowaways from here.
Okay.
And right here,
I'm convinced
You
we only
guys-
play this so that Travis can make running noises.
you guys get here, and you guys take a long rest. Who's taking first watch tonight?
I'll take it this time.
Oh, okay.
All right, Zabbis. Zabbis was quicker on the draw. Zabbis, roll D100 for me.
Hundreds. Hundreds.
Yes. There's the hundreds. D20. That's 12.
That's the one that's got like 2 dice on it.
Oh, the 2 dice. I see it. Yep.
Mm-hmm. I don't know why it's in the middle. It makes no sense.
Yeah, it really doesn't. Another 49.
Ooh,
All right.
girl.
Zabbis, you remember that they talked about wolves. You don't see those stinking wolves. You in turn tell everybody that the night's kind of been going okay. You really don't mention anything's really happening, and the night happens just fine. You guys wake up the next morning. Keem, you rolled higher than Phineas on the last check, didn't you? Yes, you did, because we took the 11. No. Phineas, you're the last one to make the check, and you rolled higher. No. Yes, you did
Yeah,
roll higher.
because he redid his roll.
He rolled an
and it
11
came
and
in
you rolled
lower.
10. Phineas. Make a history or perception on this one.
Come on, Phineas, don't let us down. Thank God.
There we
Very,
Well,
very nice. Phineas, with that perception, you have a pretty solid mind for how crazy and old you are. You don't ever remember being up this way. Would you like to return to the way you came, or go left or right?
way we came.
Okay.
That's a full day.
That's not a full day. It's close.
No? Oh, okay.
It's close. Phineas, it's all up to you. With the
Roll again.
18, with the 18, roll a d4,
Oh God.
and it will be. I won't make you
We roll a 1,
backtrack.
we go back up the same road we just came back.
Hey,
Two works.
Hey.
2 works.
okay. With a 2, you take the southern path, the one that's to the bottom left. Alrighty, that is a full day of travel. You guys come to rest. Who wants to take first watch?
Dibs.
All right, Keem takes first watch. Roll D100
I'm gonna
for me.
screw this up. You don't even know.
Why don't you go,
Whoa.
ladies? Oh.
Keem,
Wrong.
man, there's a ton of loot. You guys made out with some pretty big money. You're gonna make a little more for when Mom and Pop pay you. Life's looking good. You just got to get back. Nothing happens. The night goes on. You can benefit from a long rest if you so need. Phineas, it is still up to you. Roll a d4 again. And hold on. Give me 1 second before you roll. This pathway is 1 and 2. This pathway is 3 and 4.
Roll a 1.
I like that.
Hey, there we go.
2. Alrighty. You are now in pretty familiar territory because you specifically, Phineas, when you first got to Monpaz, it took you about 6 routes of walking a similar path to this. You walked this path quite a few times. You happen to recognize it. You are now within sight of Monpaz, and you make it back. It did take you a full extra day of travel.
Did our food spoil?
No, you guys had fine food.
Oh,
It's salt. It's mostly salted out here. You guys, unless you were being dumb, I wouldn't do that to you guys. We are back.
Hey,
The old stomping grounds.
All right. Give me.
bring a
give
tear
me-
to your eye, Thrawn.
Little
give me
bitch.
un-
Little bitch. Little
uno,
bitch.
uno momento, por favor.
Oh boy, there's gonna be some interesting key art here. I guarantee it.
Yeah, probably dead bodies of Ma and Pa.
Yeah.
I'm thinking dismemberment. There's arms,
Oh.
feet
Yeah,
everywhere.
there's
Just
two,
everywhere,
there's
know,
two
just
more graves.
yep, they're just
back
all
here.
dead.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's the wolves.
They
They learned how to open doorknobs.
Imagine that.
Maybe the wolves are Ma and Pa. They can't control it.
That'd be crazy.
That would be hilarious.
Jason's like,
if that
"Oh."
was your actual plan, Travis.
Travis is like, oh man, yeah, that'd be nuts. Crap.
They're like
He's over here reading. He's over here reading Twilight. Like,
Okay. So you guys,
now
you
they're
guys get back,
vampires.
you guys get back here. It's about 2:00 in the afternoon. That last little sprint didn't take you guys that long. You guys can move around now. I've done all I needed to do.
Go up and knock on the door.
Thrawn goes right to the door. I'm coming with you, Thrawn. You got chess pieces to burn.
I follow everybody up. Yeah. I follow everybody up, mumbling to Horace how they're mean and stole my money.
Horace will say to you, I told you, the big one, can't trust him. I like the little ones. Experiments. Experiments. Thrawn, as you are the first person to get to the door, what do? Do you knock in? Do you not go in?
I like knock and then go to like open it to see if it's unlocked.
It's unlocked. As you kind of like do like a little bit of like a thunder knock, go ahead. You can open up the door.
Hey, Maj Posh, we're back.
Ma, you'll hear her like stampering through, and she'll kind of look, oh my goodness, boys! And she'll come through and give you guys a hug. Oh, the rest of you. Hello, everyone. Hello, Thrawn. Hello, dearie. Zabis. Hello, everyone. Hello. Come in.
I bury my face in her chest, and I turn to Thrawn and I smile at him.
As you do that, you're a little bit shorter than her, so it's like your head is in between her bosom. It's like your forehead is up there. And she's like, oh, hello, dearie. And she kind of like peel you off a little bit. All right, I'll go get Pa real quick.
The wolf
I make
skull.
her work for it. I like lock my fingers.
She will go at the back, and you guys will just hear, Pa, they're back. And they will both come charging through. Pa will clean off his boots. He'll come through. Ah, welcome back, boys. Welcome back. Long time no see. Long time no see. He'll come sit down. She'll go get his pipe. Do you dearies? Do you want anything? Anything to drink? Eat?
No.
How was the
no,
trip? She'll kind of like start to go through the door. She'll go get stuff regardless. She'll kind of like bring out like small like little things.
I could go for a drink for sure.
Well, one of the most interesting parts of the trip, at least to me, is how your sweet precious Thrawn took a majority of the money that we were given and were supposed to split equally, and he took it all for himself.
That's hearsay.
We found it. I found the platinums.
And he took it. We wanted to split it equally, and he just grabbed it with his greedy little fat fingers.
I'll just laugh. There was only one person that said anything about splitting it equally.
I look at Mom and Pa and say, it was hard-earned money. He deserves it.
Yeah. Thank you, Shamish. I'll give him a little like hair ruffle.
Zabas, as you do that, make a perception check real quick. As Ma's kind of like coming in and out, getting like small food stock, and but pause there, listening to you guys.
I just have my screen. Hold on a second. Here we go. Perception. What the heck? Why is my? I gotta reset. Hold on a second. I gotta.
Yeah, you're good.
Change my screen up here. There we go. Yikes!
Good grief.
It's like you don't want to open your eyes.
Yeah.
You're like, everybody's kind of like conversing, everybody's kind of like having a good time, blah blah blah. Phineas is being a little stubborn as the old man should be. As you're kind of like, you're talking and meeting everybody's eyes, the only person's eyes you don't meet is Pa's. And Ma kind of just keep out bringing stuff. Well, you know, whatever you boys made your money from, Thrawn dearie, I assume that the pig sold good if you got platinum? What? Pa would be like, yeah, platinum for some pigs, that's pretty crazy. I assume that is our platinum, Thrawn.
No. Here, I'll give it all back to you. Or I'll give it back, or the money that
That you got for
FTR,
the pigs.
Yeah, the FTR paid for it. So 280. So I'll give him 280 gold, and I'll also give him the 5 gold back for the grocery list.
I'd make sure you count that gold.
Oh, this is as Ma and Pa are kind of like looking at it, and you know they've got like a sizable bag. Wow, this is Pa. Do you see this? See the fat pigs? Thrawn, this is much more than a couple pigs going to market would get. How you said how much? 280?
Yep, that's what
she kind of like take the bag and walk in here. You just kind of hear it like get plopped on the ground. What about
It from
FTR?
somebody.
That's what FTR gave you for it.
Thrawn,
Remember, we helped them process those pigs too. He threw in a little extra for us.
Well, that's kind of you to help process some pigs, but
Absolutely nothing else happened the entire time we were there.
Talk of platinum?
Is
this
very
much
grateful.
gold? Apparently, good for you boys. Good. Just kind of come over and pat all you guys. Zabas, you notice that she pats them all like 2 or 3 times. You only get 1 pat, and she'll even come over and pat Phineas a couple times. Pa will get up and kind of go in here. He'll go get himself a beer.
And Thrawn.
Well, you all eat and drink. Why? You guys were gone for how long now? Almost a full week. That should have taken you at best 4, maybe 5 days. What took the extra day or 2?
It was my fault. I got into some trouble at the bar, and I ended up in jail for a day or 2. And
you just see them like covering their eyes.
Yep.
I learned from my mistakes. It wasn't pleasant, but it's in the past now.
I sip my drink and I point at Phineas. I'm like, he killed a man.
2, actually.
Oh, I didn't. I killed 2.
Yeah.
They'll both raise an eyebrow.
And
Zabas, as you talk about changing your ways, make a persuasion check real quick.
Oh gosh, I'm so bad at persuasion checks. Hey, okay, that's good. That's good.
There we go.
You notice as you're talking about, like, okay, I goofed around, but you've been through like that similar process before, but you're trying to turn another leaf. You notice that Ma and Pa's expressions towards you weren't the same as they were before, and they begin to soften a little bit. Well, that's all. You've killed people? How do you killed some farmers? Why would you kill farmers?
Oh, I've
Yeah,
killed
what?
dozens of people.
I'm
I'm very old.
we're quite old ourselves, and I mean, we've taken a few lives, but why are you killing farmers?
I'm much
in the
older
town?
than you. Oh, no, they weren't farmers.
no. And then Thrawn will go on to tell him about the Jonathan and all that stuff. And
Okay. Make a performance check.
oh, baby. Oh, yeah. A 6.
Thrawn, you do a piss poor job at telling them what happened. You highlighted that you got there, you helped FTR, FTR gave you money, Zabas got arrested, you guys went, killed a bunch of people, took a bunch of money, and you're back. And they're just like, well, I guess as long as you did it with the marshal, I guess it should be fine. What's that around your neck there, Thrawn, old boy? And Ma will get up and inspect your necklace. Do you let her?
Of course.
She will kind of like take her hand and pop it under it and look at it. Oh my. You see this, Pa? Yeah, I've seen it. I was looking at it the whole time ever since he walked in. And he'll take a swig of his Coke Zero.
Coke Zero.
And Ma will kind of like begin to rub it. Looks quite good on you, Thrawn, dearie. Looks quite good. And she'll kind of like set it like very gently back on your chest and kind of like pat your chest. And she'll come sit back down in her chair.
Oh, thanks, Mosh.
Well, it seems like you boys have had quite the week. It's about midday now. What do you guys have planned for the rest of the day? There's a little work to get done, but we have. Oh, you know what? Actually, now that I think about it, I know you guys have made some sizable money, but here, let me go get the money for the pigs. And she'll run in. She'll grab some coin. She will each hand you all 15 gold for helping get the pigs to market. I know it's not as much as 10 platinum, but it is quite sizable as to what has gone on.
Oh, Mosh, you didn't have to do that.
No, I had
Yes,
to.
she did.
Yes,
To make up
exactly.
for you.
Well, Ma, well, Pa, it's nice being here. I just feel like I need to take a little walk for a little while and just kind of clear my head from what's been going on. And Keem, would you mind joining me? I mean,
She will hop down from her chair. Actually, Zabastiri, you mentioned going on a walk. I'll go on a walk with you. Keem, if you wish to come, you can, but we're going to go visit something. And you hear like Pa's
Sure.
chair, like audibly, like skirt off the ground, and he's looking away from you all now.
What's wrong with him?
Something to say, Pa? But I say it like in an endearing way, not like I'm trying to pick a fight.
He's just gonna take another swig of his drink. No, nothing important.
Do I
And
have a
Mom
drink?
be like- yeah, she brought out like a little like cheese and meats and
So I go to give him a
alcohol,
little,
water.
little clink.
Yeah, he'll do it with you as you guys walk by him. Mod will lead you guys off out the back.
Yeah, we can do that,
Um,
Schnosh.
Phineas and Thrawn, if you guys have anything you would like to do, hold on, guys. If you guys would have anything you'd like to do it now.
I'll get up
Be right back.
and
Oh, Samus, I need you here.
I'll just like go out to the kitchen
Don't take it away.
and I'll put like, is there any like any cups or anything on the table or on the thing?
Yeah, it's about 2:00. You guys ate. You guys have eaten lunch late, as is their custom, since they do a lot of work in the morning. Yeah, there's stuff still out on the table and whatnot.
Okay.
Back for potatoes.
And I'll put the 10 platinum in one of the cups for him, and just like
Okay.
kind of like set it away.
All right.
Not like out of sight or anything, but just like
You'll set it like, like up on like where you're trying to like set it, like on
just
the table still, or maybe like up here.
just somewhere where it's like it's not inconspicuous, but it would be like if they noticed it, they would like go to put it away or something.
Yes, so
like,
you're
on
not
the
trying to
counter.
hide it.
No.
You're not trying to hide it, but it's not in super plain sight, but it's there.
Yeah, so like on the counter or something.
Okay.
And then I'll just come
Okay.
back out and.
And as you walk back out, get yourself a drink, throw on Phineas. I know he's come take my chair, and he'll come sit in between you guys. Grab a drink, Phineas. The fire's nice and warm. Everybody's made a little bit of money apparently, whether it be much more than others. But let's enjoy ourselves. I think Ma would be a hot minute with your friend Zabas. He mentioned that he's changing his ways. Is he really? And Paul will kind of look solemnly at you.
Kind of. I mean, he's still pretty obsessed with gold, but honestly,
We were also only in town for 2 days, and he was in prison twice.
that is
On
true.
2 separate charges.
That is true.
Hmm.
But I don't know. He seems like we could at least trust him somewhat.
You both need to make persuasion checks.
Finally, it's the first persuasion check I've ever made.
Oof.
That was rough, too.
Okay. Huh. Jail twice, huh, in 2 days? I mean, one of those times you guys were with him, but what was the other one about?
Well,
Oh,
we were
breaking
also
and
with him.
entering.
Yeah, they was also with him.
No, the first time he was on his own.
Well, he was on his own
It was
in
just
prison. He was on his own in prison.
But it doesn't matter what happens before that.
Paul kind of chuckle. Yeah, I guess the only thing that really matters is if you get caught, right, Phineas? Kind of like clink glasses with you if you want to.
You want some pie?
I
Sorry,
I-
that still bothers my conscience.
clink my soup flask.
Okay.
Your 7-day-old soup at this point.
Okay. Perfect timing, Zabas. Anything more you guys would like to say to Paul real quick as he is asking you about Zabas?
Nothing that I can think about.
Okay.
I'll just
take
tell
that as a
him.
no.
I'll just tell him about the grocery list also.
Okay.
I'll actually.
He'll thank you. He'll thank you for grabbing it and everything, and I assume you probably put the cart back.
Yeah.
Because this is the cart.
Oh really?
Put the cart back. You guys have the stuff and whatnot, and probably he'll just tell you guys, we'll grab it later. Let's enjoy ourselves in the company that we have. Alrighty. How much time we got? We should slip this in. Ma will be leading you two goobers off. She will take you guys all the way back here, trudging through all this. Hop the fence. She doesn't really say too much to you guys. She begins walking north. She'll be like, well, Keem, I'm surprised you're interested in this, but Zabas, you had seemed quite interested in our son's grave. Well, let's go take a check on it. She'll start to lead you toward the grave. Okay, you guys take... It's not that far of a walk. There is it's not a super well-used path, but there's a pretty decently cleared path. It looks like some grass has grown pretty long over there. Looks like it hasn't really been used within the past year or so. But Ma knows exactly where it is. And in front of you, you guys see what would be the back of a overgrown gravestone.
All right.
She brings you guys over to it, and she's not really talking too much. As she gets there, and she'll be like, well, it's been a hot minute since I've been here. Honestly, Zabas, when you grabbed that stuff, it made me think of my son quite a bit. And she'll kind of like begin to kind of clear off the tombstone stuff.
Mhm.
And this thing has been there for so long that the writing is like the name isn't exactly there anymore. The date of death, like like how long they lived. You see the birth year. Double check so I get. The birth year would be 1483. That's like the birth year. And then like the little dash, and then where the death is says 15, and then like the last two numbers are gone. And as you are facing the front of this,
Oh, sorry. I was
What?
just
Go
going to
ahead.
say, could I make a history check to see how long ago 1483 was?
you already know what the year is. It's 1509.
Yeah, it's 1509 right
Oh,
now.
okay. All right. I didn't know that.
Well, if you paid attention, you would. As you look towards the front, AI art couldn't do this a little better. This is not exactly sitting on the ground. It is sitting on not exactly like a holder for armor, but it's like put up in like a T'd cross, and it is sitting through and jutting out. Like the arms are like held out, and she'll look at it and she'll kind of like clean off the tombstone, and she'll look at the armor. Like I said, Zabas, you made me think of my son. Honestly, you remind me so much of him. You are brash, inconsiderate, harsh, stupid, hasty, and yet sweet. Unfortunately,
Handsome.
you are sweet. Unfortunately, you are so sweet. You make decisions like no one else could, as if someone of your youth has all of the knowledge in the world, and yet they know nothing. And as you begin to, she kind of like looks at the armor. She begins to like clean the armor. You notice that this armor is extremely old. It's been broken down. The vines and everything have attempted to recapture like the base of the of how it's being held up, and nature has started to even recapture the breastplates and everything itself. It is oxidized heavily. If you guys ever attempted to steal this, it would be worth negative value. You would have to pay somebody to take this thing. That's how disgustingly old this breastplate is. And as she's
Could it
cleaning it off,
be repaired and worn
No.
by a
This-
short person?
this is beyond repair.
Okay.
She begins to talk about the breastplate.
Of righteousness?
Yes. What'd you say?
Of righteousness?
Of righteousness, no. And she goes, This is all we have left of him. I haven't come over here in a while,
Mhm.
but outside of his room, that's a little more easier to walk to these days, as I'm getting quite older, dearie. But this armor is all we have left. Well, in this too. And she will look down at the base. She'll kind of like clear out some of the grass and stuff, and she'll begin digging. If any of you wish to help, you can. But she will just begin to use her hands. Okay.
Yeah, get down in there.
Okay. I appreciate it, Keem. I'm probably about a foot down. You should feel a box as long as it's not degraded that bad. And Keem, you are actually doing it a lot faster than she is, as she is messing around with her son's grave. You feel that there is a box there, and you begin to pull it out. Thank you, dearie. She'll take it
Well,
from
I
you.
ask first. don't
She'll
just-
say,
Pull bodies out of the ground.
she'll say, yes, yes.
Okay,
Please take it.
all right.
Please-
Just
please-
making
please-
sure.
Yes, yeah. Good call. Yes, please hand it to me and just thank you. He was killed in a war fought by young men, the pledge and oath of old. You know what? I think I hate old men of power. They think that they can coerce everyone into doing what they want and have nothing.
Particular old man I'm not fond of.
They have nothing to offer but this. And as she kind of like gestures to not the breastplate itself, but the tombstone. Zabas, when you threw my son's things into that fire, I'll be honest, I almost killed you right then and there. I will be completely honest with you. You made me quite angry. But I have learned to control my anger as I am getting up in age. But my husband, not so much. Men these days often hide their anger and push it off on other people. My husband is no different. He says that my son's death weighs on me more than it does him. But I know that it weighs on him 2, if not 3 times as much as it does me. After you all left, 2 young men happened to come to my door, Zabas. They say that they were driving in a caravan heading up north, something about wars and all this fun stuff that happens. They said that they got attacked. Something was stolen from them. No idea what, they didn't get too specific with it. To be honest, I really didn't care that much. This happens all the time, people get robbed on the road. But they said that they managed to get a pretty good hit on the person that was getting away from them. And if I remember right, she'll kind of like stop herself there.
Mm.
If I remember right, I've seen some people with some interesting injuries over the last week. And she'll begin to open up the box. And she'll like, kind of like look at it. She's not like holding it open for like you guys to see, and she'll kind of like look at it and she'll shut it again. Referring to my husband, he was quite angry. And if I think, Zabas, if you understand what I'm alluding at, he was ready to turn you in. But your qualities just remind me so much of him, and she'll pat the box. Hearing that you have changed some of your ways, which is good to hear, and seeing that, and she'll kind of like begin to shake a little bit, and the box will begin to shake, and she'll lose the strength of her voice as she begins to say these next words. Seeing that Thrawn has gained that necklace, much like he had, it seems that you are all meant for something a little bit. She'll begin to open up the box again, and she'll show it to you this time, Zabas. In there is a pair of boots. They are relatively, judging by how much the grass has grown and how much things have eroded around here, these things are in quite good repair. They are usable. She'll gain back a little bit of that strength after saying that she was going to turn you in and everything. Zabas, dear, I don't want you to fall down the same path my son did. And yet I don't want you to fall down the path that you are going down right now. Dearie, a lot of people come to my house at the late of night. I am not afraid of someone doing a little wrong deed here and there. I am not someone that will hold a grudge against hurting others or stealing or doing this and that to others. I don't hold it against someone that's going to go to jail. Any of this moral conjuring stuff that the man god and paladins these days will spout in your ears. Even Thrawn himself, you want to know what he looked like when he came to us? Over 2 months ago? He was covered in cuts and bruises and blood. He talked about that he just got in a massive battle. Like a week prior. He looked disgusting. Did I turn him away? No, I did not. But that necklace, though. It means that there is something meant for him that's ahead. And to be honest, Zabas, since you remind me so much of my son, I'm going to give you these. And I think that Thrawn and his journey can aid you to make a better journey yourself. And she will give you the boots.
Okay.
I
Are they
suggest
magical?
that you go with Thrawn and you try to shy away from your tendencies as best as you can. Like I said, I don't care what you did before here. The story that was written doesn't matter about the story that is going to be told, dearie. You have a long life ahead of you. I hope that you make good choices and good decisions. And she will, if you allow her to, as you're holding the box, she will embrace you for a hug.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
I just
And
kinda
she will,
stand there.
Pockets. Pick her
She will-
pockets.
she will begin to weep a little bit.
Pick her pockets.
I just kind of look at the box and see the boots in there, and I'm just kind of confused as to the significance of boots. And I ask her, well, how long ago did he die?
Whew. My son, let me look. 30 years ago? A little longer than that now? What's the year? 15 and change? Something like that?
1503,
He's been dead quite a long time.
1473.
But those in there,
What was the year of the death on the stone? Or the year of birth on the
It
stone?
was
I'm sorry.
rubbed off.
No, the year of birth.
the year of birth was 1489, 83, something like that. I'll just watch the VOD back and I'll message you it.
Yeah.
Okay.
30 years ago was literally his birth.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking.
But no. It's not 30 years ago. He died before this. 15 and the two numbers after got rubbed off.
30 years before where we are now.
Yes,
when
it's
he was-
30
that's
years
what
and
Jason was
change
saying.
before. Yes, before.
Yeah.
Right,
So,
so
anyway.
if it's 1503 minus
Yeah,
Thirty,
it's numbers.
1509 right now.
The numbers. The numbers.
Oh,
Are,
1509.
your numbers aren't right though. But
Yeah.
because that would bring us to 1479.
Maybe he died as a child and that's why they fit you.
As
In any
she is
case.
as she is looking down at the boots, and she could be like, "I'm surprised that these things even look halfway decent anymore. My husband wore them a long time ago. Oh my goodness, it'd be like 40 or 50 years ago now. He's had them for quite a long time. They are helpful to you, and I hope, and I assure you that as long as you walk true, they will aid you in your path." Zabas, you can add boots of striding to your inventory list.
Nice.
It's like boots of striding and something else. I forget exactly what they are. Here, hold on. I can just add it to the party loo real quick, and you can. Yep.
Oh, yeah, I can look it up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh, what?
go ahead, add it to the party inventory.
I see. Here we go. Boots of striding and springing.
Yeah, springing.
Add to equipment. Very good. All right.
You jump further?
Make
It
it
says
bounce.
while you wear these boots, your speed becomes 30 feet, unless your speed is higher, and your speed isn't reduced by you carrying weight in excess of your carrying capacity or wearing heavy armor. Once on each
Dang.
turn, you can jump 30 feet by spending only 10 feet of movement.
Cool.
Okay. Hold on a second. So,
Jump
hold a
on
second.
people's
So I
faces.
understand this.
Boots.
Your speed becomes 30 feet unless your speed is higher, which is not. And your speed isn't reduced by you carrying weight in excess of your carrying capacity. Oh, so I can carry a bunch of weight and not be reduced in my movement. Okay, even if I'm wearing heavy armor. Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay, cool.
I look at Ma and I say, I don't know exactly how to say this, but you wouldn't happen to have a second son who also died and had a shield on him? No, I'm just kidding. I don't say that.
All right. I'm going to say this right now. You need to stop doing that. You either say it or you don't say it at this point. All right.
No, I don't say that.
I'm fine if you say it, but at this point you need to either do it. You need to either commit to the bet or not. That's what I'm telling you. I'm telling you right now.
All right, so I take the boots. I say thank you, Ma. Really, I'm sorry that for the circumstances, your son and stuff. But I ask her. I said, I ask her and I say, is there by any chance that your son may have been a paladin?
She'll solemnly nod. Yes, he was. Not for very long, unfortunately, but I like to hope that he did do some good. But yes, he was.
Where, as a paladin, I assume he may have traveled quite a bit. Do you know if maybe he's ever been to the north? The far north? Because we're in the north.
Thank you. I was about to say we're in the north. He was only a paladin for a few years, unfortunately. When he passed, we had a shield make history check. I don't remember too much of how much he did travel. All I know is that he got sent out. I think much like other paladins do. The closest bastion to us of significance is in Hollowwood, a couple days north of here.
Hollywood.
But so just take those
Hollywood.
And when you get back, talk to Pa and be sincere. Like I said, he took it a lot harsher on what happened. And she'll kind of like rub her cheeks and she kind of like look around. Oh, Keem, yes, you're here. Is there anything you wanted to look around for? I'm surprised you wanted to go take that fence you made. Pa told me about it. It's quite the woodworking feat.
Yeah, glad to help out. No, I have nothing else to look at.
Okay.
That sure is a nice leaf over there.
Ah, well.
Do I notice anything? Can I roll perception to see if I notice anything that might catch my interest?
You can.
$11.
There's nothing that you kind of like. You were standing there the whole time, and you were a little more picking up on what she was talking about. You looked around a little bit as she said like some things that are kind of like, I don't know if I should be hearing that at the moment. There's nothing like gleaming in your eye.
Okay. All right. I do nothing.
Okay. All right. Well, if there's anything else you boys would like to do, take a little bit of a stroll, work off a little bit of this rosy cheeks that I have, and then we'll get back to it. You guys all good?
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, I just say, I kind of just like hold, while Keem walks away, I just kind of like stop him off for a second, and I say, I'm sincerely sorry, and if I've done anything to make anything uncomfortable here, that's not what I intended.
She'll chuckle a little bit. Zabastir, like I said, we are not ones to be hateful towards little mishaps and whatnot. But like I said, please just talk to Pa that we had a nice healthy chat. Like I said, he held a little more animosity towards what had happened. But I feel that things will be much better, and I truly do hope that we see each other again, and who knows, maybe you guys will stop here again on your travels of wherever you all plan to go, because you have quite the interesting bunch with you.
Okay, we'll see you soon.
All right, dear. And she will extend out your hand to hold to hold her hand as you guys like do like another like lap around the forest, and you guys come back through the front door.
Okay.
And as they walk through the front door, that's where we'll end the session.
All right.
Nice.
All right.
Very good session, fellas.
Good times, good times.
Yeah, I feel like that was a lot of information. Kind of just got, not a lot of information, but different people had a little bit of, here and there, and we're kind of trying to piece it together now. I think that was pretty cool. Yeah,
It
Yeah,
was a fun one.
for sure. It was good.
that was good.
You're